Okay, well, I appreciate,
Okay.
if you need something, you've got my email address and my phone number. Just give me some time.
Oh,
It's going to take me a little bit.
I'm sure it will.
Eventually, what'll happen is
Okay.
so,
All right.
if you later on want to find out what happened.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. You have a
Okay.
good afternoon.
Okay, bye. Anti-Afro Spengalis. Thought I would give you a little bit of information. Obviously, what you just heard was edited. So you're talking about a 54-minute and change interview. And it didn't start out with just an interview. There was a process that occurred. Kip's interview wasn't quite that long, but close to it. And not everything needs to be publicized. I will say this, it's a process. If whoever decides they don't want to get the message, that's not my issue. I'm not assuming any responsibility for any subject's behavior who decides they're idiotic enough to think that they're invincible, that they won't ever be identified, that they're engaging in conduct that's over the line or engaging in conduct they know that's unlawful or actionable. That's your issue. If it ends up impacting them in a way that they don't want to impact them, that's something that they should have thought about. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So the fact that somebody cries or somebody cries and whines for them about a job, I'm like, yeah, you're going to lose a job. Oh, well, have all the tears you want to have for whoever you want to have the tears for. I'm not shedding a single tear. Don't shed tears for abusers. You can shed all the tears you want for abusers. And if somebody gets violated on probation, that's their problem. I'm not paying their fines. They were warned. You mess around with certain people who have made it very clear they're not going to tolerate abuse and harassment. Well, come what may. As long as whoever wants to continue harassing me and those who have stated they will take care of business, well, we will continue filing the reports. I'm not going to grow tired of filing reports. I'm not here to sit here and figure out, oh my God, you're not going to like me because I'm filing a report. Oh my God, I don't like me. Too bad. I don't like you either. I don't give a shit what you think about me, but I know one damn thing. As long as you continue with your bullshit, I will continue finding an agency to report you to. As far as probation, let me make it very clear. Probation goes up to the governor, and I can guarantee you somebody going to give a damn by the time it gets to the governor's office. They don't want it to get to the governor's office. The governor is not going to be happy if it reaches his office. I guarantee you the shit is going to be handled before it gets to the governor's office. If you don't want your asses reported, again, do what you do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You were already warned about it. You were told. You were already told what was going to happen. The fact that you were stupid enough to think that you're smarter than everyone. But we've already seen through experience that these fools don't learn. And let me quote remix, they will never know. And that's all good. Just sit back and just watch these fools drown themselves on this fishing expedition, trying to get information that we're never going to give you. And they're too stupid to figure it out. Isn't that just, you just got to sit here and just trying to stay quiet while you keep burying yourselves, trying to get us to do things that we're not going to do. You're doing it for us, trying to mess with folks. You're giving us all the evidence that we need. They are the aggressors. You can post how many videos. Rev G don't give a shit. Rev G up here making money on YouTube. That's what Rev G is doing. That's why Rev G's hanging around. Rev G making money on YouTube. And meanwhile, they're too scared to do the video on, well, I shouldn't say they. The egg donor too scared to do the video on breaking the culture of silence moms. Rev G don't give a crap. Rev G's just documenting what you're doing. and getting that paper trail and keeping that paper trail. That's what we're all doing. We're not playing any of these bullshit games, and we're not giving you content. And you put our videos on your channel, we are going to give you strikes, and we are going to take you to copyright court, and we're going to get your shit down. There are other methods to deal with your content and your channels. We are not friends. We are not sharing our content. You can't use our content. Stop using our stuff. We are not friends. We will never be friends. And if we ever were, it will never be again. Phony ass, fake friends. Backstabbing ingrates. You cannot use our stuff. And let me tell you another damn thing. It's the Christmas season. I just might strike a deal. Yeah, that's right. They can't survive unless they're using somebody else's content, burying themselves 40, 50, 60, 100 feet deep and turning around and calling themselves victims. It's a joke. It is a joke, and we are not participating in your bullshit. But we will continue reporting you to whatever agency, whether it's the police, whether it's your job, whether it's your probation officer, whatever it is. If you mess with us, we are going to deal with you offline. Listen, folks, you know I have more coming your way. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.